Showtime, it's game time, let's go.
One play at a time, one play at a time.
A terrific run by J-Rob.
Oh! Nice job!
We going home with that dub.
On me.
This is Jags Wired, presented by UF Health. UF Health. Visit ufhealthjax.org.
It just goes to show if you don't come out and ready to play and you don't play well, this can happen to anybody any week. You know, it doesn't matter who you're playing. You just gotta play well, and we did it.
The Jaguars didn't appear to be ready for the Seahawks in Seattle on Sunday, despite nearly 2 weeks to prepare. Why was an often asked and rarely answered question in the postgame locker room. Hi everybody, I'm Brian Sexton, and welcome to this edition of Jags Wired. Head coach Urban Meyer told reporters that he didn't see that coming after what he called the Jaguars' best 2 weeks of practice. The players echoed those sentiments. Coming off a bye week and still buoyed by the first win of the season in London, the expectation was this Jacksonville football team was ready to at least play well and perhaps, with Seahawks All-Pro quarterback Russell Wilson watching, win. That didn't happen, and the reasons why it didn't are many. We'll explore those issues over the next 30 minutes. But first, let's return to Lumen Field in Seattle and take another look from a different angle at that game against the Seahawks. Here's this week's Southern Ford Dealers Sound to the Game.
After a week off following their first win of the year, the Jaguars are back on the field, trying to make it 2 in a row. The opponent, a struggling Seattle team. It's the Jags versus the Seahawks.
And putting the work, let's get this. You gotta see. Let's do it. Hey, playmakers on 3. 1, 2, 3. Playmakers.
Till we die! Pacific Northwest, this coast has been a house of horrors for Jacksonville, but now it is a different Seahawks team.
Hell no, nobody moving it till we say so, bro. Checkers on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Going with a little bit of tempo here, and they line up very, very quickly.
Look at that split, X-Nasty.
Play fake. Smith drops the throw. Fires left side. That ball is going to be caught by Lockett. He beat Tyson Campbell to the left corner, to the left pylon, and they're going to rule him down at the 1. 4th and goal from the half-yard line. They had 1st and goal from the 1. Can they stop him one more time? Quarterback sneak into the end zone, touchdown. But they finally got it in against the Jaguars defense, and Seattle strikes first here at Lumen Field.
And he looked like Superman. That's a nice play there by Geno Smith.
Let's go, boys! Let's go! Ready to react to the zone, right? Could be a man game where we react to the zone, right?
Under center is Trevor, 2 left, 1 right. Robinson, the running back. Agnew now motions to the right, play fake. They're going to throw it underneath to James Robinson, 25, 30, along the left sideline, 35. Nice work, a little underneath pass to James Robinson. That's a first down.
He throws it to him perfectly to where James catches it, literally turns right around in stride, and is at full speed.
It's a very easy catchable ball and allows James Robinson to turn up the field and make a nice game.
7-0 Seahawks lead it. Jags have a first down at midfield here. Trevor drops, looking, fires deep downfield this time, and that ball is going to be picked off. A little miscommunication. And the ball is picked off in the secondary by Quandre Diggs.
Well, and Trevor is frustrated because looking at Tavon, he thought he was going to cut across the face.
First down after the 8-yard gain to the 16 of Jacksonville. Play fake, Smith drops the throw. Fires right side toward the corner of the end zone. That ball is going to be caught for the touchdown by DK Metcalf. Shaquille Griffin had really good coverage, but DK went up and got it at the highest point for a 16-yard touchdown. Empty backfield, 3 left, 2 right for Trevor. 4-man front for Seattle. Here we go on 4th down. Dropping is Trevor. Stepping up, looking, hit, and the ball comes out. They're going to call it an incomplete pass. It doesn't matter. It's going to go over on downs, and the Seahawks take over at their own 40-yard line. Shotgun. Geno Smith, all-out blitz, dropping a throw. Against the blitz, looking, fires deep downfield. That ball is going to be caught. They give it to Homer, tries the left side, cannot get away from Miles Jack. Nice work by the Jaguar linebacker. They're going to mark him all the way back at the 14-yard line.
The tackle for loss for Miles Jack. Good to see him back.
Play fake. Geno Smith looks, scrambles. Josh Allen got him all the way back at the 18-yard line. Terrific work by Josh Allen and the Jaguars defense.
Good job, D. Great job, D.
Cooking it.
That is the half. We have played 30 minutes of football. It's been all Seattle. The Seahawks lead it 17-0.
We got to help our defense out.
We need to tackle on the outside a little bit.
Come on! Come on!
Jags showing blitz here, and they are coming. It's a blitz. They get back there. They're going to sack him. Nice work by the Jaguars. DeJuan Smoot got him inside the 15-yard line.
Smoot ends up beating Ethan Posick. Great job of pressuring with his own blitz.
You needed to start the half this way, and they have.
Really? Yo, hell, we're really That's my first straight up pass rush. I'm dead. I'm dead. Yeah.
Second down and 4 from the 33. They toss it to Dallas. He wants to throw it back to Geno Smith. Now Geno's looking downfield. He throws it to Lockett, who makes the catch at the 10-yard line inside the 5.
A little trickery by the Seattle offense.
Dropping again to throw. Fires left side. That ball's going to be caught. Touchdown. DK Metcalf in the left corner of the end zone, right at the pylon. He beats Shaquille Griffin for the score.
All right, we got to go score. Yep. We got to go score.
Go now to score. Good time.
4th and 5 from the 9. Empty backfield. Trevor in a shotgun. Dropping. 4-man rush. Trevor steps up, fires toward the end zone. Caught for the touchdown. And the Jags are in the end zone for the first time today.
The first touchdown catch by Agnew as a Jaguar.
Great job, Ag.
No surprise that Trevor Lawrence looks his way because he's the one who gets separation on that play to allow Trevor to deliver a ball.
It is going to be an onside kick. Matthew Wright will attempt it. There it is, 2 hops, and the Seahawks run it back. Homer picks it up and is along the left sideline. He's going to score. He picked it up on a hop, and Travis Homer has run it back for a touchdown for Seattle. The Seahawks win it 31-7 over the Jaguars here at Lumen Field.
Yeah, I just did not see this. It was not a clean game. I think this is one that Urban Meyer's staff's going to go back and say, man, we got to clean it up starting with us. You got to go back to the drawing board and start looking at yourself in the mirror. Guess what? Next week, get the Buffalo Bills coming to town. They're pretty good.
Coming up on Jags Wire.
Come on. You know what type of time we're on?
Offensive tackle Cam Robinson is one competitive dude, and he wore our microphone in Seattle. Ride along and listen in. Coming up in Mike Day. Plus,
Josh Allen got his second sack of the game on something called ATE.
Jeff Lageman examines a highlight performance on defense in this week's Closer Look. All that and much more straight ahead on Jags Wire.
We'll get better, trust me, because this is humiliating. It's embarrassing, and it's not something that anybody wants to be a part of. We have to be better, and we'll get it right. I mean, we got 10 weeks, so it's simple fixes we have to make. We just have to do it, and the time is now.
The Jaguars' enigmatic playmaking linebacker spoke with great clarity after the game in Seattle on Sunday. He's tired of losing, and it showed. Whether they get it right or not in the next 10 weeks is, as he told reporters, on the players. We're back on Jags Wired. I'm Brian Sexton. The Jaguars lost 31-7 on Sunday, and that lopsided score might indicate there wasn't much good to come from the trip to the Pacific Northwest. But as Jeff Lageman is about to show you, a very important player on the Jaguars defense showed all of us another level to his game. Let's join Jeff in his football lab for all the insight in this week's Closer Look, presented by Baptist Health.
Play fake. Geno Smith drops. Tries to scramble out of there. He's going to get sacked by Josh Allen. Josh got him again. He's had a good game.
Welcome into the football lab, and Josh Allen got his second sack of the game on something called ATE. Now, it's an interesting play because it's a 2nd and 12 situation in which the Seahawks run play action, which most defensive linemen aren't thinking a run play on 2nd and 12. They're thinking, I'm pass rushing, but that's a conversation for another day. But with the play action, they're trying to get receivers deep to get a big chunk yardage play, and they're showing this run play. It's essentially a lead play with a tight end leading the way on the running back. The guard and the tackle are kind of on an island with the center going the opposite way. What is a TE? T is first, tackle is first. Taven Bryan gets vertical up the field in a big, powerful way, and he takes the guard with him. And the whole objective is to pin the hip of the tackle or get vertical quickly. Josh sells the upfield perfectly. You go up the field a certain way, plant your foot, and loop around and come back underneath. And it works absolutely perfectly. When Josh comes underneath, Geno Smith has absolutely nowhere to go because he's on him in such a hurry. This play action hasn't developed. Let's take a look at it. Here on the snap, let's focus in on the TE. Tackles first, does a good job of powering the guard up the field. But look at the job that Josh does. He sells the tackle shell that he is going to go up the field. But then he plants that foot, comes back underneath in a hurry, and it's a downhill cut for Josh Allen because Geno Smith has nowhere to go. Sack number 2 on the TE.
Oftentimes, the players and coaches aren't very good after a loss. A week of hard work and preparation feels unfulfilled after a deflating defeat. But listen closely, and you'll hear some very candid and powerful statements from the postgame in Seattle in this week's Open Mic.
Just disappointed. Obviously, we've got to play better. We've got to prepare better, and I didn't see that coming. I saw a good week of practice, and guys freshened up from a bye week, and then the penalties were nonsense. I don't know if it was noise or what was the problem, but we just got to get that corrected. I didn't play good enough today, and as an offense, we just weren't clicking. I think it's really just taking accountability for everyone's part and what went wrong. And for me, third and fourth down, I think I had 2 missed throws on 3rd down and 1 on 4th down. So it's guys that are open and not giving them a catchable ball. I think that's all on me.
It's the craziest thing. We had our best 2 weeks of practice. Like, honestly, I could truly say that, and the coaches will probably say the same thing. Like, everybody was locked in. Guys were communicating. The energy was there defensively. We're talking. We did really, really well. It's just when we got in the game, okay, there's going to be fire drills sometimes, but we have to be able to, weather the storm, and we just didn't do that today.
It's not concerning, obviously. For me, it's not. I just, because I'm in that locker room, I'm, with all those guys and see how hard we work and how we prepare, and it's not concerning. It's just we played like crap today and can't let this happen again for sure.
Coming up.
We out. Offense up. We out.
We head into the trenches at Lumen Field with offensive tackle Cam Robinson. That's next in Mic'd Up. Straight ahead on Jags Wired.
Jags Wired is brought to you in part by TIAA Bank. Turn potential into progress. And Baptist Health, changing healthcare for good.
Cornerback Shaq Griffin is already a huge personality. But did you know there were 2 of him? Griffin spotted twin brother and one-time Seahawk Shaquem Griffin on Sunday in Seattle. Welcome back to Jags Wired. Every team needs players like offensive tackle Cam Robinson. Robinson isn't just a huge and powerful presence at the edge of the Jaguars' offensive line. He's a player who loves the game and hates to lose. His edge is critical for a team that's trying to get to the place he most wants to be, victory lane. Here's big number 74 in this week's Mic'd Up, presented by Duncan.
Come on. Know what type of time we on? Yeah, folks. That's actually that's the reason why you do it these type of days. You already know. Yeah, you already know. You already know. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Come on, baby. Let's get it in. I love y'all boys, man. Checkers on 3. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. The flyovers be so hard. We out. Offense up.
Yep.
Oh. Take the field, Cuddy. Keep chopping wood. Third down, now let's execute.
Trevor drop, fires, that ball is going to be caught, and that'll be a first down for Jacksonville.
How we execute on third down, bro. Let's go, let's lock it back in, cuz. Let's get it. Go, go, go. Hey, let's make sure we own it one play at a time. Communicating. Make sure we communicate. Go! Yeah, we're gonna keep going, for sure. Keep slinging it. I'm mic'd up too, 160. Don't say nothing, you know what I'm saying? So I'm mic'd up too, don't be saying nothing crazy. Let me talk crazy. I talk crazy for everybody. Green light, baby. Green light. They call the play, we block it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Boom. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hey, take advantage of this. Take advantage of the steal position. Come on, let's execute. Come on, hey, come on. Come on. Hey, come on. Check. That was pretty clean. It felt pretty clean.
Yeah, that last one was super clean.
Yeah. Hey, we just keep chopping, bro. We keep doing our job. Keep doing our job. You like the greatest. You like the greatest.
Hey, dude, you don't see it.
Oh, I see you, Josh. Damn. Josh got him. Yes!
See how I moved that little inside?
Whoops. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir, Josh. Yes, sir, Josh. Yes! Oh! 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 Yes, Josh! Bro, this weather out here amazing, cuz. The weather, bro. What? I like it, D. Third down. Let's go get money, man. Let's go! Hey, all we know is go. Go.
It don't matter the score or the
All we know is go.
the play that's caused the most sport.
All we know is go. Go. We on go, bro. We on go. Come on. Get in the rhythm. Get in the rhythm.
One play at a time.
Trevor steps up, fires toward the end zone, caught for the touchdown.
Great job. What a finisher.
Ain't no let up in nothing we do. Come on. Ain't no let up in nothing we do, bro.
Coming up, we'll look ahead to the AFC East leading Buffalo Bills. That's next. The Jaguars don't come from the longest NFL tradition, and they do come from one of professional football's smallest markets. Despite the obstacles, it's interesting to look around and see a taste of Duval wherever they go, even in Seattle, Washington. Welcome back to Jags Wired. I'm Brian Sexton. The Jaguars are back at home against the Buffalo Bills on Sunday. This week's game is sponsored by Publix. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure. The Jaguars' annual trip to London, combined with Jacksonville's role in the annual Georgia-Florida game, makes October a long month away from home, in the friendly confines of TIAA Bank Field. On Sunday, the Jaguars host the Bills and play their first game in Jacksonville since October the 10th. Quarterback Josh Allen and the Bills are one of the favorites in the AFC a year after losing to Kansas City in the conference championship game. They've already posted a few statement wins this season, including a huge Sunday Night Football win at Arrowhead Stadium. Buffalo has steadily built its team over the last 5 seasons and now looks like a team to be reckoned with for many, many more to come. The Jaguars hope to rid themselves of that bitter taste of defeat, but will need to play their best football to have a chance to beat the Bills. That obviously includes running back James Robinson, who left the game in Seattle with a heel injury. The Jaguars' offense wasn't nearly the same without the second-year running back, and we will watch his progress carefully as he tries to get back on the field as quickly as possible. I don't know about you, but when I look at the schedule and see we're already in November and still have 10 games to play, I get a little bit discombobulated. We've always talked about how long the NFL season is, but now, with 17 games, it seems so much longer. The good news is there's still plenty of time for the Jaguars to show growth and improvement, and we hope to see it and you on Sunday at TIAA Bank Field. We'll see you right back here next week when we look at the Bills game. Good night, everybody.